Hey guys, thank you for tuning back into the channel. On this trip, we went to Yosemite National Park. I haven't been here in about 10 years, I believe. I believe we went here in 2012, and this was a place that actually inspired me to get a professional camera. It wasn't until a few years later that I got it, but I did get it because of this place. I was super excited to come back out here, and when we initially booked the trip, we thought we were going to get a whole bunch of snow on the ground, but it wasn't meant to be. It had snowed a couple weeks before that, but by the time we got there, everything was melting and it was pretty much clear skies. I didn't get the fog I wanted, but either way, it's all good. I really love this place. It's a beautiful place and I can't really complain. And well, this was our trip. I hope you guys enjoy what you see. All right, here we are at Yosemite Falls, nighttime, 21 degrees. Trying to do some time lapse. Gonna see if we can catch the moon bows in the background from the Yosemite Falls when the mist comes up. So pretty cool. I got this awesome jacket that my wife told me to wear. A little bit hard to maneuver, but it's all good, you know. So we just saw a fox running across that ice field there. If we were in bed right now, we would have missed that. So, you know, pros and cons, right? So let's see if these pictures turn out and go from there.
In 1/2 mile, turn left on Southside Drive.
Echo. Alright guys, let me show you what I got going on here. This is just found a spot to get away from the battle royale down there. So might be slightly different, but actually I'm pretty okay with this. This looks pretty good to me. So got a little bit of fog going on in the valley. Sunrise is not going to be anything too special, but still nice to be out here. So let me show you what I got here. That's a win in my opinion. It's not going to be a great sunrise, but it's still nice to be out here. Try it out. And at least I got a little piece to myself here. So as expected guys, sunrise was kind of a bust. There was a little bit of clouds there that caught light, but nothing special. Either way, it's beautiful. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be able to experience this. Not everybody gets the chance to do this. And I also had the benefit of having a little area all to myself to experience this. So that's a plus too. So here are the pictures that I got. I might wait around and wait for El Cap to catch light, but I may not. So I'll just see how I feel about it in a few minutes here. And I also want to get my day going. So I want to go to the waterfalls and check that out. So anyways, here are the images. I hope you guys like them. This one is from a different sunrise at a day I didn't take video. Hey guys, sunset time again, and I was trying not to come to Tunnel View. I actually stopped at a place called, I believe, Valley View, but that place was completely packed and it had a bus tour in there and not enough space for people to stand there and try and get images plus a tour. So I just ditched that plan quickly and went over to Tunnel View because it's actually near the other area where I was at. Plus sunset was approaching, so just stop here and see what we can get. The clouds look more promising today, so we'll see. Right when I was getting ready to pack it up, the light came through. Better lucky than good, I guess, right guys? And this image was taken on the first sunset day that I was there. So, out here in another part of Yosemite, one of the bridges, I see that reflection there. I already took that image. I'll show you guys later. I might go down at water level and try it again. But look at this here, guys. I'm zoomed in, so look at that fog and the trees. Hard to pass up. So I did like more of a crop factor there, so I did the 16:9. Then I took a couple steps to the right and I found this. Setting up for this shot. Went to the ground level from where I was at. Basically got off the bridge. And I'm also seeing this nice panel here with the reflection and the fog. I love how the trees are adorning this right side, and then the left side is carried over by the big granite cliffs and the waterfall. And I'm gonna go ahead and shoot this as a panel as well. I might switch over and do like a stitch panel just to get more resolution in the entire image. But yeah, it's a beautiful scene to start the morning, and we're gonna go with that for now. Gonna try and finish here as quickly as possible, but if the light If the fog persists, I might stay here for a little while longer, and I'm gonna try and make it to Yosemite Falls. So I'll show you the images in a second, okay? I'm not sure if I told you guys, but I actually have a macro lens, and I need to use it a little bit more often. But I found this intricate pattern there. I set up the tripod. Gonna see what comes out of it. But I have it at f11, so it has enough depth, I believe, at least to get the ice particles sharp, but the stones behind it fall off a little bit, which is kind of what I want. So I'll play with the f-stops a little bit longer, and let's take these images and see what happens. Ended up picking a different composition. I feel like this one was stronger than the previous one. We ended up going back to Tunnel View for sunset, and I wanted to be there for the moonshot because I had verified the Photo Pills app, and it had said that the moon would crest right behind El Cap, so I wanted to be there for that setup before the sunset was done and have my composition ready to go when the moon crested. Plus, I was going to take a time lapse there, so we stayed there, and we actually had a beautiful sunset. Plus, we had our dinner, I guess you would say, or actually just a snack, and waited for the moon. So, quite the experience to actually see that. Serious now, we're recording.
You're so graceful, like a ballerina.
I need to stop doing that. It'll make for good footage. So I found this other composition here at this misty morning. Got that lone tree with the fog on the bottom. I like the second tree here in the background. Adds a little bit more depth to it. It is going to be a little out of focus because I'm going to be shooting at f8. It should fall off a little bit. The background should definitely fall off a tad. And then with the fog and the frosty tree, yeah, definitely a beautiful image. Probably one of my favorites on this trip. I repositioned myself a little bit. My wife is going to that tree. I hope she doesn't get in my frame. However, I think I want to... This is a different angle. The way this is looking, I think I might monochrome or black and white this image. Yeah. I think I want to try that. I'll show you guys in post. Yeah, there she is. She got in my image. That's funny. It actually looks pretty good with a person on there. Can't see from here, but very interesting looking with that fog sitting there. So cool. Let me take an image of this as well. I didn't like how the black and white image turned out, so I just stayed with the original one. Good scene here, guys. Fog in the bottom, tree line, waterfall, lower waterfall, ice, and the upper waterfall. Catching light. This is amazing. I'm gonna take a few images here, a couple different versions. I'm hoping we get a little bit of rainbow there. A macro shot of a frozen pine tree. Alright guys, found this other composition here. I'll show you in the back of the camera and video momentarily. I just like the white trees, the dead trees in the foreground, then the green, then the gray in the background. Just the contrast of colors, and this middle tree, bigger than everybody else, dominating the frame. Just a very nice, calming image. So, yeah, F4 because I kind of wanted to drop off a little bit. So this will be sharper here. Then towards the rock it'll drop off, but not enough. It's still sharp. So, and yeah, gonna try that, see how it works. I might try different f-stops to avoid any of the fall off, but I think I want it to fall off. I believe that's how I want that image. So yeah, I'll show you guys in a second. Raven watching me from the parking lot. Hey guys, so we're back here at Yosemite Falls. We came here a couple days ago, but when we started to come over here, it was nice and cloudy, so I said, hey, we can have some pictures made because there's no strong light. But then when we got to the waterfall, the sun came out, so I wasn't able to do any pictures because the light was too hard. However, I was able to scout around and get ready to come back when the sun wasn't so strong, which is basically the sunset time. So gonna go ahead and try that out and see what we come up with. So look at this, guys. So here we go, guys. I found a composition here. I am going to go ahead and show you what I have here on the camera. I like how the left of the image has a rock and the right of the image, and then I polarize the image so you can see all the rocks on the bottom. You can see all the rocks in the bottom, and then the waterfall leads the eye in, comes towards this rock, and comes towards this rock. These beautiful rocks in the bottom. Just a fantastic image. I'll try a vertical and a horizontal and go from there. I really love how the light's coming in from the top too. So this is a natural vignette happening here. So here we go, doing the vertical image. Let me show you on the screen here. And I actually took the polarizer off because now that there's no light, there's no glare, you can actually see through the water, which is beautiful. So it's kind of nice because it doesn't slow the shutter speed so much. So, but that's the vertical image I'm gonna go with. So F11, I went ahead and took out an F11 focusing on different points just to make sure that all the focal range is covered. I don't want to go to F16 because it slows the shutter speed way too much. So in my opinion, at this point, I think going F11 gives me a little bit more light. I'm able to give the water more texture, and I'll just layer it accordingly. So that's my plan for this shot. Here's the result. So I just finished taking pictures of this waterfall here, Yosemite Falls. This is probably going to conclude our trip. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you guys like this content and are enjoying the channel, please give it a like. Feel free to leave a comment and subscribe. Thank you very much, guys.